I told you, Jet. You were too busy running your mouth, playing the big man, mate. And now look at you. Out of the tournament. Gone. And you've got some roided up flog chatting shit about you like he's done something special. That's what happens when you bite off more than you can bloody chew. And honestly, I don't get this tournament at all. It's stacked with question marks. Jet, let's be real. The only blokes who actually belong in this thing are Ace Stone and Siege. So why the hell are there paper champions in here? Why is the US champ mucking about in a tournament he doesn't need? Why are there fellas who haven't even put on a decent showing getting handed spots? But nah, it's all good, yeah? Because everyone reckons Sami's a joke. So what happens when the joke's on you? What happens when you're looking dead in the eyes of an angry bastard from Australia who's beating the piss out of you? What happens when one day I'm standing there as a future world champion and every single one of you has to pretend you didn't see it coming? Truth is, you lot are lucky I'm not even in this tournament. Because if I was, I'd have flattened every single one of you, one after the other, no questions asked. And that's the part that really shits me. I'm not here to make excuses, I'm here to fight. But I've barely been booked once. So when do I get a go? When do I actually get to knock someone's head in? When do I get a real chance to prove what I can do on this brand? Am I just meant to stand around waiting for the GM to pull his finger out while everyone else gets handed opportunities? Everyone's getting pushed. So when's it Sami's turn? When's it my name people are lining up to see? And Jet, don't listen to Siege, even if he's right. You talked a big game, and I sent you packing first round. That's on you. Still, you're the US champion. You've got business to handle. You're still going to be in main events. You're still going to defend that belt. You just need to start bloody winning. Don't get it twisted though. I never liked you back at the training facility. Never did. But I respect you. As for the rest of that locker room, since none of you want to step up, don't cry when I step in. Don't whinge if I ruin a match. Don't be shocked if I stick my nose into a semi-final and make things interesting. Because that round's looking real tempting right now. It'd be a real shame if I poked the bear and forced the veteran to fight whoever comes out of Ace or Eddie. And it'd be an even bigger shame if I made damn sure it was Ace. Since no one wants to fight me, I'll give you a bloody reason to. That's not a threat. That's a promise.
Hello guys, and welcome to ACW Apex Slime, episode 8. I am your commentator tonight, and what a hell of a show we have for you. Because kicking things off here tonight is MJ Steel taking on Casey Spade. Yes, and these very two young guys will be going at it. And I must say, both men can go in the ring. They are high flyers. They are ring specialists. And they want to make their name known in ACW Apex. And obviously first coming out is MJ Steel, and he looks ready. He wants to put on a show for the fans, but especially he wants to win. And I hope he does. Because I believe MJ Steel and Casey Spade are the future of the ACW Apex. And here comes Casey Spade, formerly known as Punk Rock Casey Joe. Not the first time these two have met with each other, but this might be an absolute crazy match, because both these men have something to prove. They want to be wrestling on Fusion, they want to be wrestling on CPVs, pay-per-views, PLEs. And they have the opportunity right here to show everyone what these two men are all about. And Casey Spade with the entrance and the pyro. He's got a great look to him. He's a very young man. He's looking very confident here tonight as he makes his way towards the ring. He's going against the tough MJ Steel. And you're gonna love MJ Steel because he stays loyal to Slime. There we go, Casey Spade is now in the ring. And here we go, MJ Steel, Casey Spade. The first match of the night, here we go. And look at this, MJ Steel with a roll-up to start things off. And, roll-up by Spade. And, no, Steel. And he gets a 1 count. And now Spade trying to go for a pin, but no. And a Hurricanrana by Steel. And now Steel. Oh, look at this, off the ropes. And another Hurricanrana to Spade, and he definitely felt that. Elbow to the knee by Spade, trying to go for a super kick. Steel rolls out the way and then hits a drop kick but misses. And a DDT by Spade. Steel gets back up on his feet. Irish whip. A nice quickness by Steel with a drop kick to Spade. And he tried to moonsault off the top rope but missed. And gets a headbutt by Casey Spade. And now Casey is up on the top ropes as he goes for an elbow dive and it connects. Going for a quick pin here. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. You see Steel crawling towards the ropes. And now Casey, trying to go for a drop kick. And now Steel, jumping on the arm. And a kick to the lower back. And now Spade, who is fired up right now. And some strikes from the young kid. And whoa! That was nice. Could this be it? 2. No! MJ Steel kicks out. And a knee to the kidney. And Spade. With a punt. And Spade taunts and Steel gets back up on his feet. And a German suplex and a pin by Steel. Only gets a 1 count. And a super kick. Moonsault. MJ really taking it to Steel. But now look at this. And the fans are going crazy. And a punch. And MJ Steel is busted open. MJ Steel is bleeding. Oh no. And everyone goes yeet again. And another punch. Wow, the fans really like Casey Spade. And Steel now with the elbows. And Steel with the elbow dive. And now Steel potentially taking it to Spade now. Spade with a reversal on the elbows to the body. And a chop to the chest. That hurts. A look at this from Steel. Spade touched the rope, so. And now look at this. And he gets a clothesline from Spade. My goodness. Spade is going crazy on that turnbuckle. And sends Steel to the outside. Oh my god, what could we see here? What a nice Sui dive. Obviously, you know why I can't say that move, but yeah. Both men missing each other's moves on the outside, and now both men get back into the ring. Both men punching and kicking the hell out of each other. And a roll up by Spade. 1, 2, and no! And look at this. Spade! Ooh! He just hit the side of the ring as well. That is where the metal part is of the ring. But you've got to give Casey Spade credit for still going on. As he hits a DDT to steal. And Spade brings MJ back into the ring. And now look at this. And the fans are yeeting once again, and a punch. And now he's waiting for Stewart to get back on his feet, and rock bottom. 1, 2, and 3. And Casey Spade defeats MJ Steele on Slime episode 8. What a win for this young man. Another W in this man's books. You've got to give it to him. Definitely a future star. And now for our second match, we have the Australian fighter Sami taking on Chase motherfucking Ryder. And this is going to be some match indeed. Because coming out first is Chase Ryder, a very tough competitor, one of our most vicious and ferocious wrestlers in the ACW Apex. And this man is always ready for a fight, so he will have no trouble with a man like Sami, who also likes to fight. It is Britain versus Australia. Ryder versus Sami. You can see how much this means to Chase Ryder. To get a win over this absolute monster known as Sami would mean everything. And Sami attacking Chase Ryder before the match even starts. And now some elbows to the chest of Ryder. Don't be fooled by Sami's blonde hair and pink attire, because he is truly one of the most intense fighters that we have in ACW Apex, and he drops Chase Ryder. And now he brings Ryder into the ring. Sami going up on the top ropes. And Chase Ryder saw it coming, and the referee has rung the bell. And a punch by Sami. Oh, Chase Ryder goes into the referee. And a nice move by Sami, the man from Australia, taking it to the Brit in London, and a strike to the skull. And Sami just wipes his feet against Chase Ryder, showing signs of disrespect. And we all know that Sami will be eyeing up the Royal Rumble match. Yes, that is right, the Royal Rumble match will be happening very, very soon in the ACW Apex. So make sure you check out for that. on the MJ Stylez X YouTube channel, because that is going to be an absolute crazy night. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy. And Sami really taking it to Ryder. But I won't like to get on the wrong side of Chase Ryder. That man has a temper. And speaking of temper, we've seen some of it now from Ryder. And a net breaker. This is what I was talking about. And Sami rolls out the ring. But Chase Ryder is fired up. And now the referee trying to restrain Ryder, and Sami takes off the top of the announce table, and a clothesline from Sami as he runs into the ring, and a drop kick by the Aussie, making sure that Chase Ryder doesn't get a breather in this match. And the attack to the arm. Look at this, but you're going to watch out as Ryder takes down Sami, and Sami with a roll-up pin. 1, 2, no! So close. And Sami with a clothesline to Ryder as Ryder falls out the ring, and a nice dive from Sami. And oh! How is Chase Ryder getting back up on his feet? You've got to give Chase Ryder credit. He has got heart. And now Ryder gets sent into the ring by Sami, the angry Australian. And a roll-up. Oh, and a rope break. Ryder trying to go for that roll-up pin. Very smart, but Sami got to the ropes. And now what are we going to see here? A Michinoku driver. Very deadly. And a roll-up pin by Sami once again to Chase Ryder. Could this be it? 2, 3. And Sami has defeated Chase Ryder here on Slime. Very unfortunate for Chase, but there's no shame in losing to Sami. That man is a decorated fighter. He knows all the ins and the outs to win a match, and he's got the kendo stick. He's not finished with Chase Ryder, and smacks a kendo stick against poor Ryder, who's taken enough punishment here tonight. And the kendo stick to the skull of Ryder. But Sami isn't done here just yet. Oh! That is it. Sami is one evil man. And now it's time for the ACW Apex Women's Championship on the line. The Women's Champion, Emma Bates, will be defending her title against none other than the newcomer, Brianna Brooks, who made an impressive debut last week on Slime Episode 7 in a winning effort against Jasmine. And here she is now with her trademark ginger hair, or should I say orange hair. And she has a great look on her with this robotic cyborg face paint and the orange. She definitely has a great character to her, and the fans like her, and that's what it's all about. And she looks very ready for this match. Brianna Brooks would love to become the brand new ACW Apex Women's Champion. A lot of people have dreamed for this. A lot of women have dreamed for this. And Brianna Brooks could get it here tonight. But here comes the women's champion, Emma Bates. And we all know that her man, Eddie Flash, will be watching tonight, as he is supporting her backstage. And Emma Bates, she's one gladiator, and she definitely looks like a champion. But can she retain it tonight against Brianna Brooks? Who knows? But a lot of people have actually anticipated for this, including myself. I am ready. And just look at the women's championship with the feminine pink.
Introducing the challenger from Fresno, California, Brooks. And her opponent.
There we go, Brianna Brooks.
The Action Champion, Emma Bates.
And Emma Bates. This is going to be something. As Bates hands over the championship to the referee, and Brianna Brooks knows what's in store. Could this be her big moment here tonight? And here we go. And both women miss each other. And Emma Bates with a takedown, with her amateur wrestling coming into use. And she misses that big boot. And look at this from Brianna Brooks, with a nice scissors takedown. And gets taken out by Bates. I'm trying to lock Brianna Brooks up. And some elbows now by Brooks, as she stomps on Bates and gives her a little kick. Irish whip now to the corner. And a drop kick by Brooks. And Brooks is really taking it to the women's champion. And a nice knee to the face and a quick pin by Brooks. Only gets a 1 count. Obviously, she'll have to do a lot more in this match, as she attempts to go for a pin again, but doesn't even get a 1 count. And an uppercut by Brianna as Bates rolls out of the ring. And now look at this from Brianna. Oh. Well, I think that's Brianna playing mind games with Emma Bates, and a nice punch. But I wouldn't talk for too long, because Emma Bates hits Brianna Brooks with the cutter. And a roll up by Brianna. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. My goodness. And now the champion, the women's champion, Emma Bates, is busted open. And a net breaker from the women's champion. And Brianna really taking it to Bates. And Bates, I don't know what she's thinking right now. But a backdrop from Brooks. And takes Bates to the corner. And I think we could see a high risk move here from Brianna. And a hurricanrana to Emma Bates, and she goes for the pin again. 1, 2, no! Emma Bates kicks out, and Brianna Brooks can't believe it. She is arguing with the ref. And a clothesline. And another one from Bates. And a third clothesline from Emma. And an enziguri, and Brooks is now busted open as Emma Bates tried to attempt to go for the pin and gets a kick to the face. And now Brianna Brooks stomps on the hand of Emma. And an elbow to the knee. Stomping on the body once again. Now look at this. Still stomping on the poor hand of Emma Bates. And now look at this. Both women trading slaps, trading blows. One punch after the other. One slap after the other. And look at Brooks go. And look at this. Oh! But Brooks isn't done here. As she exits the ring and is now removing the top of the announce table. We could see some announce table action here tonight. And Bates throws Brianna out the ring. Now going up on the top rope. And a knee dive from the champion. And now the challenger with a nice drop kick. And she has Bates where she wants her. And now both women are battling it out on the announce table. And look at this from Bates. Oh, and the champion with the DDT through the announce table. I think Bates could have it right now. Referee counts to 6. As Emma goes up on the top rope once again. Waiting for Brooks to get back up on her feet. And her crossbody. No, she misses it. And a drop kick to the back by Brianna. And the challenger with hurricanrana to Bates, and Bates gets back up on her feet. Both these women have a lot of power, a lot of heart, a lot of will. And a drop kick, a flying drop kick from Brianna Brooks to Bates. And a BKO. A Brianna knockout to Bates, and another one. And if I was Brianna, I would be going for the pin right now. Because I personally believe that Emma Bates is out of it. The champion is out of it. But Brianna's not finished here. As she hits a hurricanrana off the top rope to her opponent, Emma Bates. And look at this. As she locks in the submission, the crossface. Paying tribute to Chris Benoit or Bryan Danielson. And she's got it really locked in. But the champion, Emma Bates, gets out of it. And a roll up by Emma Bates. 1, no! Roll up by Brianna. 1, 2, no! Oh my! I must say, Emma Bates has some heart. And now Emma with the Irish whip. Missed that spinning heel kick. And she gets it again. I don't think she quite got it though. And Brianna Brooks with the Hurricanrana. Now stomping on the fingers of Emma Bates. And look at this. Oh, reversal by Emma. And an elbow to the back of the head of Brianna. And now what is Emma Bates thinking of doing here? Oh, curb stomp! Could this be it? No, 1, 2, and Brianna Brooks touches the ropes. And a moonsault off the ropes by the champion. And a dive. And the spinning kick. Could this be it? 1, 2, no! How is Brianna Brooks still in this match? But I must say, these women have absolute heart. And a spear from Emma Bates. 1, 2, no! What? I genuinely thought that was going to be over. And a Hurricanrana by Brianna to the champion. As Emma Bates crawls towards the ropes. And a drop kick to the back by Brianna Brooks. And a nice slam to the canvas. And now the elbows to the chest as she gets the champion back up on her feet. But look at this from Emma. Oh, okay. Oh my. And another German suplex to the challenger. And look at this. Oh! No way! Emma Bates just hit the cutter on Brianna Brooks. And now look at this one, the champion. Oh! And Brooks now not sure what she was thinking. And she gets booted out the ring. And now look at this. Emma Bates going high risk. And she misses that crossbody. And Brooks gets back into the ring. And look at this. Oh! What a nice dive. Onto Emma Bates. To the outside. And now she brings Bates back into the ring. And what is Brianna Brooks doing? She has got a steel chair. Oh my, you can't use that. You could get disqualified. I know! The chair goes right into the face of Brianna Brooks. And now look at this, a roll-up pin. And Emma Bates retains her ACW Apex Women's Championship right here on Slime. What a match, and what a win for Emma Bates. What a true warrior. And Brianna Brooks did very impressive here tonight. She is definitely a future champion. But you've got to give it to Emma Bates. My goodness, what a match. That was one for the ages. And now it's time for Brendan to take on the newcomer in the ACW Apex, making his debut here tonight, Blade Andrews. And up first is Brendan. And this guy can wrestle. He has defeated Adam Newman in the past, but now he is going to take on Blade Andrews. This man is truly a loved wrestler in the ACW Apex. and he hopefully wants to get a win over the newcomer Blade Andrews. He said that he is very happy to be given this opportunity to take on the debuting Blade Andrews. But Brendan, he has a lot of aura. I don't know if it's narcissism or maybe it's just the fact that he's, just that damn good. But he definitely believes it, and he's feeling very confident here tonight on Slime Episode 8. You can tell that Brendan's favourite wrestler growing up was The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. And Brendan hopes to become a movie star like The Rock. Well, I must say, stranger things have happened. Well, Brendan definitely believes he is a big star of the ACW Apex, but he has to get more wins. And can he get this win tonight against the debuting Blade Andrews? And now here he comes. Blade Andrews. A very promising star in the ACW Apex.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in
And look at this man with the face paint. We always love it when a newcomer comes to the ACW Apex. I mean, he's got the look, he's got the entrance, but has he got the wrestling skills to defeat Brendan? Who knows? But I think he's ready to put on a show here tonight as he enters the ring. Blade Andrews is here in the ACW Apex. And here we go, Brendan versus Blade Andrews. Who is going to win this? And Blade with a kick to Brendan, and now a collar and elbow tie up by both men. Who's going to win this exchange? And it's Blade pushing Brendan towards the ropes, and the referee tries to get in the middle. And a boot by Blade Andrews. A look at this, off the ropes, and a drop kick to Brendan. And now, a power bomb, and the knee to the face. Oh my, I think that hit Brendan's nose. And look at this, Blade further punishing Brendan, hurting them poor fingers and the kidney area of Brendan as he goes up to the top ropes. And a coup de grace by Blade Andrews. And look at him, he is on fire here tonight. trying to make a statement in his debut match. Irish whip now. And ooh. Oh! And they kick to the back of the head. Blade here is very menacing towards Brendan. And he takes Brendan to the outside and a coup de grace. Very dangerous move to the outside. And the referee counts to 1. And oh! Brendan goes face first into the side of the ring. And gets sent into the steel steps. And now Brendan throws Blade Andrews over the barricade. And they are now fighting in between the crowd. As Blade gets back into the ring. And now Brendan gets in at 7. And gets hit with a clothesline from Brendan as Blade rolls out the ring. And now he's trying to grab the feet of Brendan. And now both men are out the ring once again. And look at this on Brendan. Playing mind games with Blade Andrews. And now a DDT. On the concrete floor and a big knee from Blade, who gets in the ring at 3. This match is very intense. And now Blade, oh, with a corkscrew to the outside. God, Andrews is making one hell of a statement towards Brendan here. I wouldn't like to be Brendan right now. And look at this. Oh, the knees to the back. Could this be it? 1, 2, no! And Brendan stays alive throughout this match. And Blade now with a moonsault off the second rope. And he goes for it again. To the bold wrestler. And look at this, Blade just assaulting Brendan right now. And their knees to the back once again. And Blade going for the pin. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Blade gets his debut win here tonight on Slime. I can't lie, that looked like a squash match by Blade, but very impressive from this young man. And I cannot wait to see more of what Blade Andrews can do. And now we have the Blue World Championship on the line. Hollywood Blue will be defending his Blue World Championship against none other than somebody, I don't know who this is. Oh! It's Yoshi Tagashi! Oh my! That's the former ACW Apex champion! Yoshi Tagashi has returned to the ACW Apex. And the Japanese Warrior will be taking on Hollywood Blue for Hollywood Blue's Blue World Championship. Right here on Slime, and I can't believe it. I am in shock. Yoshi Tagashi is here. Oh my God, expect the unexpected. This man is a legend in his home country, Japan. And he is a remarkable performer here on the ACW Apex. We've not seen this guy in months. This man is absolute perfection. And if this is a guy who can become the new Blue World Champion, it's this guy. Wow. And now we await the champion. He has took the ACW Apex by storm recently. He is a musician. He is a rapper. Hollywood Blue is here. And I can't believe we are seeing Hollywood Blue defend his championship here tonight. He got very unlucky on Fusion 23, losing the triple threat match. In a golden championship match against Pierce Perch, who was the champion, and Static, where Static defeated and pinned Pierce Perch to win the triple threat match and become the new ACW Apex golden champion. But right now it's all about the blue world title. The beauty of the blue tee. Here we go. Oh my. And here we go. Calling a bit high up to kick things off. Who is going to win this exchange? And it's Hollywood Blue with a headlock to Tagashi. And Tagashi manages to get out of it. And look at this. Oh my god, a suplex by the Japanese warrior. Oh, Hollywood Blue trying to attack Tagashi. But Tagashi hits him with a drop kick. And Yoshi gets Hollywood Blue back up on his feet. And oh, the knee to the back. And the big knee to the head from Yoshi Tagashi. The man who trained to become a professional wrestler at the Dojo of Wrestling, Osaka, Japan. And them knees being applied to Professor Blue. I don't know how Professor Blue is going to, win this. Because facing a man that is trained to wrestle in Japan, it's not going to be a walk in the park. And look at this. And they're kicked to the back of Hollywood Blue. And Blue gets slammed to the canvas. Very impressive by Tagashi. As Blue rolls out the ring. But Tagashi going up on the top ropes. And he does a knee dive to the outside. As I think about these Japanese wrestlers, they are high flyers, they are technical wrestlers. And win, lose or draw, you're going to be feeling pretty hurt after any match with someone from Japan. The way they trained is incredible. Oh, and the enziguri by Hollywood Blue. Very clever. From the Blue World Champion. And now he has removed the turnbuckle, the top turnbuckle, exposing that steel. And he sends Tagashi into the post. A very heel move. I don't think Hollywood Blue cares if he is loved or hated. But nearly Tagashi got counted out, but he got in the ring just in time. And he takes down Hollywood Blue. And a big knee to the head of Blue as he gets battered here. And now Blue with a reversal. He has Tagashi in the corner. But he gets kicked in the face. And a roll up. Oh, but the referee is spending too much time putting a turnbuckle back up. And a 2 count. And a Hollywood Blue with a roll up. Oh, and he gets a 1 count. A nice roll by Tagashi, but misses that kick. And now a strike. And ooh! I think he's knocked out Hollywood Blue. What? Oh my God! It's Jimmy Boy! This is who Hollywood Blue has been talking about. He is a mad gamer. And he loves Roblox. But what is he doing out here? And Tagashi is obviously very distracted. But Hollywood Blue taking advantage. And Blue now with a power bomb. And now just slamming the back of Tagashi's head to the canvas. And Hollywood Blue just taking it to the man from Japan. And what is Hollywood Blue thinking of doing here? He's removing the turnbuckle once again. The top turnbuckle, exposing the steel. But, oh, he's going for a submission on Tagashi. Will Tagashi tap out? Oh my! And Yoshi Tagashi taps out to Hollywood Blue. And Hollywood Blue retains. Hollywood Blue is still the Blue World Champion. And look at him mocking Tagashi. All because of the distraction from Jimmy Boy, who came out to interfere with Yoshi Tagashi, and it worked. Crazy. And now it is time for the ACW Apex Intercontinental Championship to be put on the line with the champion MJ Stylez. He will be defending his championship against Draven. And Draven Wilson told me that he is very lucky to be given this opportunity tonight on Slime. MJ says bring it on. But Draven had, he had a bit of a fight backstage with Heisenberg. I mean, let's take a look at this. This was earlier on before Slime 8 started. And Draven was taking it to MJ Stylez' bodyguard, Heisenberg. So obviously Heisenberg will not be out here supporting MJ here tonight. And obviously MJ was shocked when he saw the video. And Draven was really taking it to Heisenberg. And Heisenberg is hurt, so yeah, it's a no-show from him tonight. Obviously, that was Draven sending a message to MJ Stylez, the Intercontinental Champion. And I think MJ will be looking to try and destroy Draven Wilson. But I really like the look of Draven Wilson here tonight, looking very confident and very menacing. And Draven cannot wait to hopefully beat MJ Stylez here tonight and become the new Intercontinental Champion. But it's not going to be easy. And here comes MJ. The Intercontinental Champion, and the pyro is going off. And I must say MJ has the charisma. No one's really sure if it's a heel or a face. I personally think it's a heel. He attacked the ACW Apex General Manager Fergus Jones, and he took the Intercontinental Championship off Pythoria. I mean, you can't get more heel than that. But MJ Stylez is here, and it's always nice to see him perform here tonight on ACW Apex Slime. And there is the Intercontinental Beauty. And it's definitely one of my favourite championships, if I say so myself. And here we go, the referee raising the championship up in the air. We're going to see what happens. And MJ with the clothesline to kick things off in this match. Collar and elbow tight by both men now. And MJ pushing Draven Wilson towards the corner. Referee gets in the way. And a strike by MJ. Oh, and a punch. And he's made Draven Wilson bleed. I repeat, Draven Wilson is busted open. And now Stylez with the Irish whip to the corner. Oh, and a kick to the head of Wilson. And a nice dive off the top ropes. We all know MJ Stylez has the skills. But will it be enough to take out Draven Wilson? And a nice little splash onto Wilson. And Wilson with a leg takedown. This man is a demon. He is a devil. And a DDT by Stylez. Not phased from Draven Wilson. And look at Stylez with the socket chance. This man must have with DX grown up as a child. And the knees by Draven taking down MJ Stylez. And now with a submission, will Stylez tap out here? Oh my. Will he get out of it? And he does. And another DDT by Stylez. And you could see Draven Wilson trying to crawl towards the ropes. And a suplex from Wilson. Now going for a pin. One. Or just a 1 count. And now Stylez with a roll up. Oh no. Doesn't even get a 1 count, but he hits Draven Wilson with a clothesline. And now a kick to the back. And now a kick to the body, dropping Wilson. And Wilson gets back up on his feet with a big knee to the face of MJ. And you could tell that Stylez, he felt that. And a punch by Draven. Drop kick sending MJ to the outside. And look at him pointing at MJ. With a crossbody, but he missed the crossbody. And now Stylez up on the top rope with a dive to Draven to the outside. And the fans are loving this. They are ecstatic. As MJ brings Draven Wilson back into the ring. And he jumps over the ropes. And now Draven trying to get his momentum back up. And he's fired up right now with a nice slam. And what the hell? Oh, okay. But Stylez now. Oh my, with the roll up. Could this be it? 1? No! Just a 1 count. That distraction wasn't enough to make MJ win the match and defeat Draven Wilson. But he's got to do a lot more than that to put the challenger away. And a punch to the back. And then punches repeatedly to the back, and MJ is fired up. Oh, but he missed that dive of the second rope. He didn't even hit Draven Wilson with it, and Wilson with the pin now. 1 and a rope break. MJ managed to touch the ropes to break the pin. And Draven Wilson saying he's cool with it. But a quick clothesline by Stylez. You got to watch out for them clotheslines from MJ. And he's trying to hit Draven Wilson with a super kick. But Wilson saw it coming. And now look at this, a submission! Could Stylez tap out? Could have got a new Intercontinental Champion! Oh my! And Stylez is trying to crawl towards the ropes. And he gets out of it. And a DDT by the champion. And I was going for the cover. Could this be it? One. No! How is Draven Wilson still kicking out at one? And another clothesline. Irish whip now. That was impressive by MJ. And whoa! Out of nowhere by Draven. And Draven Wilson now with oh my, with a power bomb to MJ Stylez. Oh no. And I think this is going to be the end. Oh no! Stylez, get out of this! No! MJ taps out! No way! Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a brand new Intercontinental Champion of the ACW Apex, and it's Draven Wilson. And now we are down to our final match of the night. The US Championship belt will be on the line. The US Champion Jet Silver will be defending his championship against Josh Andrews, Paragon Josh Andrews. And speaking of Andrews, here he is making his entrance now. And he definitely made a statement on the last fusion by attacking Jet Silver. And he eyes up the US Championship. And he would love to become the new champion and make history. But Jet Silver, he's held it for a while. This might not be an easy match for him. But I must say, Paragon Josh Andrews is looking absolutely confident tonight, showing no signs of fear as he makes his way towards the squared circle. But Jet Silver was recently coming off a tournament loss against Jimmy Nick Merry on Fusion 23, and people were shocked about that. People couldn't believe it. Jet Silver couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But that is the ACW Apex. Expect the unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. But at least Jet Silver is still the US champion. And here he is, the pure heel he is. He is good friends with the former ACW Apex US champion, Levon Clark. And Levon Clark has been helping Jet Silver behind the scenes, helping Jet Silver with his ring work. And I must say, Jet Silver is a ferocious fighter. He's a performer, he's a showman, he's rich and powerful. But Paragon Josh Andrews is no pushover. This will not be an easy match for Jet Silver, but Silver now knows what it's like to not just only win but lose as well. And there it is, the most beautifulest championship in ACW Apex history. Here we go. The main event match is here. Will there be a new US champion here tonight? And a nice takedown from Josh Andrews to the champion. And look at him. Silver getting absolutely punched in the stomach. And a knee by Silver. But gets a punch back. And he tried to hit him with the scissors kick but missed. And Paragon with a nice power bomb. And going for the cover. 1, 2, just a 1 count. And look out. Andrews tried to dive on to Jet Silver, but Silver didn't have to do anything. Paragon missed. And both men fight inside the ring, and Paragon gets up with a clothesline and a nice takedown. And Andrews with the leg drop to Silver. You can tell Silver felt that. And another leg drop off the second rope. And now he's going up on the top ropes. And a swanton bomb by Josh Andrews connects. He is really taking it to the US champion here tonight. And Silver gets back up on his feet. Now going for a roll up. 1, 2, oh no, just a 1 count. What a shame. And a punch from Silver. Now with an Irish whip. And we see the athleticism from Silver and a nice uppercut from the American. Yes, that's right. It is Britain versus America. And Josh Andrews with a net breaker. And tried to go for the leg drop, but missed. And Silver now capitalising. Now going for a pin. 1, just a 1 count. And a punch to the body by the champion. And a nice takedown from Andrews once again. Irish whip to the corner. And a chop by Paragon. Now what is he going for? And the big boot to Silver. And I think Andrews could have it. Oh no, he throws Jet Silver out the ring. And he tried to do a back body drop onto the champion, but missed. And he hit the concrete floor. And now both men are fighting outside the ring. Andrews gets back up on his feet as the fans cheer on. And Josh Andrews sends Jet Silver back into the ring. Referee's down to 5. And Silver saw it coming from Josh Andrews. And a punch to the body. And a net breaker. And Paragon stomping on the head of Jet Silver. And Jet Silver is busted open. Oh. And a back body drop, and this time it connects. And as you can see, the announce table has been removed, the top part. But Silver with them elbows to the body as the referee counts to 2. And Jet Silver tried to go for a drop kick. And Andrews has Jet Silver on the announce table. But both men are fighting on top of it. And a power slam to Josh Andrews on the announce table. And it breaks in half, and Silver brings Josh Andrews back to the ring. And he's going up on the top rope. Jet Silver! Look out, Josh Andrews. Oh, never mind. I guess he had other plans. And now he's hitting them clotheslines and the takedowns from Jet Silver. And Andrews gets back up on his feet. Irish whip now. And Andrews could lose right here. 1, 2, no! And Andrews kicks out. And Jet Silver, he can't believe it. But I think Silver's ready to end this. But Andrews isn't. And he hits Silver with an elbow. Irish whip to the corner by Andrews and a big knee. And a bulldog. And Andrews now pinning the champion. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. How? And a clothesline. And now some stomps to the chest by Silver. And now Jet with an axe chop. And Andrews always getting back up on his feet. Scoop slam from the champion. And look at this. This is total bullying from Jet Silver. And just stomping on the body, on the organs of Josh Andrews. And Silver going for the pin. Once again, 1. No, just a 1 count. How? You can't blame Jet Silver. He's getting quite furious. And nobody home with that dive. As Paragon, Josh Andrews is now setting up the heat defeat to Jet Silver. And a net breaker. Come on, kid, you've got this. Surely. 1, 2, and no! What was all that about? Did Silver kick out? Oh my God! And Andrews just attacked the ref. He didn't deserve that. The referee's just doing his job. Oh! And the slam to that canvas. And he's getting ready for the reality slam. And Andrews is knocked out. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And Jet Silver retains his US Championship in one hell of a match. Silver reigns supreme as a US Champion. Who can defeat this man? Who can become the next US Champion? Silver just put on a masterclass against Josh Andrews here tonight. Well done.